Okay, what did you think? I think it's time I gave this back, didn't you? Ta-da!
Thanks.
Anyway, are we going to get going?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready, my darling?
Ready to fall out the van, yes.
Are you lot ready? Doggies, doggies, doggies and doggies. We are in San Maxine and there is actually a vintage fair going on. Don't know what to expect, but we're going to go there anyway. But in the meantime, you're probably wondering why we've been missing for a few weeks. Well, I had to take a plane back to the UK, so I did record a video back then of what we were up to, so let's go back a couple of weeks. Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world.
Come and sit down. Ow.
The joys of small spaces, eh? We've had a great a week or two celebrating birthdays. Mine obviously being a big one, 50 now. And thank all of you lot for all of your messages as well, wishing me a happy birthday and Emmy a happy birthday. Got some lovely presents, including one very big one. I don't know what's on the top of your bucket list, but I'll give you one guess. What's at the top of my bucket list? Got something to do with these things, these gnashers. So we're going to be going on a little journey to Hungary to go and get my teeth sorted out, which is, I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am about that, because I've not had a smile since I was 23 years old. So extremely happy about that. But in the meantime, we watched our daughter's video last week that's just been released last Friday, and thought it was a very interesting intro with some music and some dancing. So Charlotte,
I've been strangely quiet.
you
Or
have
nervously
been
anticipating what's to come.
So cue the music. What the shit is going on?
It's always fun to make a mundane task more enjoyable by dancing. We're leaving our parking spot. We have got some food shopping to do. It's a Saturday, so as usual, that's a wise move. Need food for dinner tonight, and tonight it's probably going to be coconut prawn curry, stir fry, whatever. So got to go and get some bits for that. And as you could see, the weather has changed. It is cloudy and it is windy, and it's a lot cooler, so the dogs are going to be a lot happier, and we can actually perform tasks without wanting to sleep for 3 hours after we've done them. So yeah, it's going to be a good day.
The doggies are there to see you.
Yes, I brought you a treat. You can have some. Good girl. Lily is yours. Good girl. Are we going to get in this spot?
It's a bit tight.
That's why it says no motorhomes.
We're not a motorhome.
We're a van.
We're just a measly little van. No one lives here. We didn't know what the hell to do today, to be honest. We come out of the place we were at, park up. Gone and done some shopping, and I thought, now what do we do? Well, we have got some things we needed to do, and one of them was to go to Saint-Tropez to take back a couple of items that don't fit. I got 3 items of birthday clothing 2 shirts, 1 pair of shoes, which I really need. One of them is this one, which is the white one, and this one fits, the other one doesn't. And the shoes that I was bought also...
One size too small.
One size too small, so we got to take them back. So we thought might as well do that today because the
while we have
sun's
no other
come out.
plans, because it's just like one of those days, I don't know if you have these days where, okay, yeah, you've got lots of things to do, but you actually still don't know what to do. You want to do what's for the best. You don't want to be too bored, but you know there's certain things that need to be done. What are those days about?
It was a shame. Last week they had it was the Sale GP, and I took a bit of footage actually. I might show you. I mean, these things are incredible. They're pretty fast. Well, really fast. So I went and watched that, but it's actually really not kind of a spectator sport. So I watched it for a little while. Couldn't understand what the hell was going on, and it didn't seem like a race as a race should be done. But yeah, anyway,
but it did take down the whole car park.
Also, yes, another thing. The little toad. We have had the same mirror for, well, over a year now?
It's nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years. We've had the same mirror.
Just a basic, cheap mirror, but it works.
Nothing special.
Very lightweight.
Does the job.
Did the job.
And someone borrowed it. Now you know who I'm talking about, who might have borrowed our mirror. And you know that certain person has a certain track record with mirrors. She had to buy us a new one.
Our other one got smashed to smithereens. Frightened the life out of me when it fell. I am very pleased with my new mirror. I'll show it later. We'll show it to you later on.
Let's get going into town, and let's go and get my stuff sorted out. All right, so that's exchange number 1 done. Now for number 2. Okay, so that'll be second exchange done. It's all good. Everything fits now. So I think it's time for a coffee, right?
Yeah.
So you know us, we've always got to have a coffee when we go out to places. And this is no exception. Okay, right, well we've really enjoyed our nice little coffee and watching people go by, and I thought I'd catch up with a few emails whilst I was here. Well, I've had several emails from people talking about Telegram and getting scammed, and quite honestly I'm sick to death of it because they are actually blaming Amy for the scam. So I'm going to go back to the van, and if you hang around I've got a plan to deal with the Telegram scam. Okay, so I've had enough. I've been looking at Telegram posts on Amy's videos for over a year now, and I've wanted to do something about this for ages. I actually replied to the Telegram posts that they were putting on her channel, and thought I'd see what it's all about, see what they do. So I actually tested it. I went along with it. I pretended to be an 89-year-old man. They asked me for my email address, so I made a bogus email address, and I continued to answer and reply to my messages. Didn't even notice the email. But what I did realise is that I was actually wasting quite a bit of their time, and I quite enjoyed that. And this is the reason why I need your help, because it's not her. She doesn't have a Telegram account. She never has had a Telegram account. Amy has tried everything to stop this. What I want you to do is go onto Amy's channel, go onto one and play the game with them. Just string them along. String them along. Give fake emails, give them fake addresses, see how long you string them along for. Can you imagine how much of their time is actually going to be wasted sifting through all that crap? Amy has tried everything to stop this. Well, it's not her. Okay, rant over. Charlotte's sitting down on the phone, so we're gonna get cooking. And what we got, darling?
Coconut prawn curry.
That is gonna taste as good as it sounds, I'm pretty sure. So I'm looking forward to that one. So let's get on with that.
This is the cooking setup that quite often from the shots that you see in the other videos, you don't always see. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot of space, to be fair, but it's a van. quite a lot of space to do my cooking. Quite essential because I'm a very messy cook and I do like to put everything everywhere. Tonight I'm doing coconut prawn curry. So I will start with a red pepper and a red onion. They appear a lot in my recipes, but they're vegetables that keep well in the fridge and the cupboard, and that's quite important here because, yeah, with lack of space we can't have too many different things, and we need things that are actually quite stable and kind of last. So in this bowl I put the red pepper and onion. As you can see, I kind of stack things up because space is at a premium and we reuse the bowls anyway, so kind of just save space and gets things out of the way so I don't knock them over because I'm quite clumsy.
I'll second that.
Spices, love cooking with spices. I have probably about 30 to 35 spices, which is probably a little bit dramatic for van life, but you know, I like a good selection of spices. Changes everything. Same ingredients, different spices, different meal. For this recipe I'm going to use cayenne, curry powder, turmeric, coriander, pepper and salt. I'm not that accurate, it has to be said, with my spices and that. I just know what we like to eat and how we like it to taste, so we kind of just put what we think in, or what I think in. There we go, spices. I don't like to use refined seed oils, highly refined seed oils. I like to use avocado because it's got a high smoking point. Coconut oil or butter. For dressings and that I tend to use olive oil, but I don't like to cook too much with it because it's not that stable. So yeah, no seed oils, avocado. Right, so the peppers and onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes, so I'm now going to add the ginger and garlic. And then fry for about another minute, 2 minutes. So the spices are going in now. Clean tomatoes. That.
I've got to be honest with you, I'm actually quite liking the cooler weather because we don't have this. During the summer months when it's really hot, we just wouldn't go anything near like this. So I'm really happy it's a bit cooler and we can start enjoying meals like this. It's great.
Now I did do a bit of an L, or I made a bit of an L, in that I bought cooked prawns rather than raw prawns. Problem is the raw prawns are frozen and I couldn't be sure when I was actually going to cook this, so I'm afraid I have to err on the side of caution and have already cooked prawns. So these are the cooked prawns, they're organic and they are from a good source. Coriander, it's a bit sad looking and I really one day long for the day when I can have a herb garden. So unfortunately my serving or ladle spoons disappeared. How it could disappear in a van this size, no idea. So it's a tablespoon, so yeah, less washing up I guess.
Thank you, darling.
That was very good. Hopefully you got everything you needed from that bit of video, but I highly recommend it. You could also use chicken if you want, or mushrooms I guess if you want to make it vegetarian. So now I've got the fun process of the washing up. It takes a little while, but the dinner was worth it.
I had to fly back to the UK to go and see my dad, who was not very well, so hence the reason why it's been a few weeks since we've actually uploaded. I said we were going to go into San Maxine, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We have this little one with us as well, so because it's a vintage thing, you know, she couldn't resist, so she had to meet up with us, you know? Got to be done.
Not here to see us.
No, she couldn't care less about us. More about all about the vintage for you, isn't it?
It's always about vintage.
So anyway, let's crack on. We'll see you there. So here she is, taking up all the time, sorting out the blisters on her new shoes. Blisters sorted?
No, she wants to get out.
No, it's fine. Shoes are worth it. I'm in my element.
You are properly in your element here, aren't you?
Yeah.
You seen this motor behind me though? This one. Look at that. They just don't make them like that anymore, sweetheart, do they?
No, I like the color. Don't hate that.
Alright, well, it seems that Annalise is definitely in her element here, with all the American cars around and all the antiques walking around, including me. So what's your favourite car?
I like this one. It's giving me Cruella de Vil vibe. Don't know what it is.
Well, the white one there.
Yeah.
Let's show you that one.
Possibly a Morgan.
Well, that's
Morgan.
what I thought, but now I don't know.
Got a muscle car.
Brum brum.
Okay, well they've just got back from doing their shopping. That's an hour of my life I'm not going to get back. Quick change, eh?
Yeah. I was gonna take it off, but it was just too hot, so I was like, I'll just keep it on.
Well, it's been a really lovely day in San Maxine today. Vintage fair. Ami's looking rather special in her nice new outfit. And she's also bought a new record as well, but I'm sure you'll get to see that in her next video. So yeah, it's been a very different 3 weeks, but it's time for us to say goodbye now. So we will see you again next week. Bye for now. Bye bye.